dedicated to blaming Mayavadis, science, Buddhists, and before that, I had thought, well, affirmative position is always stronger, and people blame others just because they are imperfect. So we have perfect philosophy. Why not to spend time on giving proper understanding?
We only use 20% to catch the Mayavadis. Not the same sense because the men were invested. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur makes the point that the positive becomes more clear in relation to the negative. When you're attacked, then you have to, when you're attacked or when you want to attack something, you have to formulate your position more clearly. Right now, what are we doing? We're doing devotional service. We're chanting Hare Krishna, and we're following our parampara system, and we're engaging in devotional service. Okay, that's nice. Now someone comes and says, well, isn't it true that boys and girls together kind of doing whatever they want to do, but doing it for Krishna, isn't that like devotional service too, when they love one another? Well, now you have to articulate your position. Now it's not just, well, we serve Krishna. Now you have to say, well, is that okay? Is that not okay? So they're saying, that sort of thing is also counted. Is it counted? So then your positive position becomes more clear in relation to the negative. The negative brings out, it's like you have a photograph, say maybe black and white, maybe color, but when you put it in a frame with a background, then it comes out. So against the background of Mayavad, or against the background of Sahaja, or whatever, materialism or science, it's that the positive thing comes out more. So it's both-sided. The glories of Prahlad Maharaj come out more because of Hiranyakashipu. Without Hiranyakashipu, there's no drama. There's no story. So the Hiranyakashipu, against the background of Hiranyakashipu, Prahlad's glories come out more. So Krishna consciousness becomes more clear and more forceful in relation to, or against, articulated in contrast to Mayavad philosophy, various kinds of materialism, sahaja ideas, and so on. So, just like you say, Krishna has a transcendental form. Well, that goes right by. But when you're dealing with the Mayavadis who say that Krishna's form is simply a product of material energy, well, the antithesis brings out the confusion more clearly.
This point came out the last few days in the convention, but traditionally brahmachari life is practiced from 5 to 25, but we find often people that embark on brahmachari life with
A little louder, please.
We often find nowadays in ISKCON, people begin brahmacharya after perhaps at 25, when perhaps later end it. And we notice a phenomenon in ISKCON.
There's no end. Brahmacharya life can go on and on. Sometimes people think, that you get to a certain age and then you have to decide how I'm going to continue as a brahmachari and take sannyas, or am I going to become a householder? You stay brahmachari. Just Gaudiya out there, brahmacharis in their 80s. There's no, I got to this age, now I have to decide, do I take sannyas or do I get married? Stay brahmachari. There's no forced end to brahmachari life. The husband life, yeah, don't stay there forever. For brahmachari life, you can stay. Perfectly good.
Raj, you notice with ISKCON phenomenon where a lot of people decide at like 40 or 50 to marry, and that can be kind of socially embarrassing, a little difficult because to adjust to the transition. And I was thinking perhaps it's for two reasons. I was hoping you comment on those two reasons. One is either, someone's going through brahmachari life and something comes up and they get bewildered and kind of act on an impulse. I think in one class we called it impulse buying.
Impulse buying.
Yeah. Or the other side is perhaps they were never meant to be in the brahmachari ashram, but because they started so late.
I know, I have one godbrother, and I think he also said that, I'm really not meant to be a brahmachari. It's not really what fits my mentality. But now I'm 50 something or other, so anyway. If I wasn't meant to be a brahmachari and now I'm 50, well, hard goal. Count yourself lucky and just forget it. Even from a material point of view, how much fun is household life when you're starting at 50? When you're 25 and she's 18 and has a face like the moon and the sun and the stars and all the rest of that stuff, you should kind of, it's got something to it. When you're old and she's old and she's got 7 kids from her previous marriage. Then the reason you can perhaps ascribe to it is insanity, which is what you said, people.
Is there certain, have you seen from your experience, are there certain things to watch out for?
Yeah, women. Certain things to watch out for?
Means
Yeah, a lot of things to watch out for. Association of non-devotees. That's a big thing to watch out for. Laxness in following the regular principles is something to watch out for. Thinking, well, now I'm safe. Something to watch out for. Weakness from not chanting, not studying, not reading, not associating with devotees, not being engaged always. Bad association, of course, is killer. We've lost a lot of people in college from that. Somebody has a strategy that such and such person can go to college and preach, and strategy backfires and the person comes up an academic Krishna consciousness. This is bad association. And sometimes we've had success where the devotee is strong and he does pull it off, but I sometimes think the numbers have been higher on the other side. In any case, wherever the numbers are, by bad association. Bad association, weakness in following regular principles, Vaishnava apparats. In various ways. But if one stays strong, let's carry on.
Much the other perspective that
Janavas and Pakajamri Guru and Mayapur. Ideal brahmacharis. Always engaged in service of the deity.
Imagine the other perspective. Are there some certain telltale signs that someone is not cut out for brahmachari life? Whether they change.
He's holding hands with the girl. Anything more?
Subtle.